We're going to talk St. Landry Crime Stoppers. Major Eddie Thibodeaux joining us in studio. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
All right, full disclosure, there is breakfast sitting on the counter now.
You can't beat a McGriddle.
Dude, you're the connection. You know, we talk about the McGriddles all morning long, and all it does is make me want one every single day. And today, the dream came true. So you know it's going to happen later, right? I'm going to be like, get away from me, other people. I refuse to share. No, I'm just kidding.
We have to lock the door.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. So thanks for coming in this morning. We always try to highlight the different things happening in St. Landry Parish in the hopes that we can help solve some crime. So what's on the radar for this week?
We have been busy this weekend. For our narcotics teams made a couple of drug busts. Of course, the Plaisance Elementary things with the coaches, and we had the Living Water Christian Church broke into. You know, burglary is burglary, but when when you stoop a little down, you stoop a little low for a church. Yeah. And they stole. I mean, it's two weed eaters and a blower, but still, So we showcased that last night, and we're trying to get some tips to get their property back. Yeah,
and hopefully, it will help. So, I mean, and what's the total dollar amount? It's
$800.
$800, which, okay, to a lot of people may seem like, oh, well, that's not so much money. But these are people that gave their donations to this church. I'm sure either somebody paid for that or part of the money from the donations paid for that. That's just mean.
And you know what's sad? Well, they tried to steal a pressure washer also, but they couldn't get it out the hole. And what's sad is that $800 at $1,000, instead of helping the needy, pay electricity bill or something, it has to go back to, again, getting the weed eaters or another blower and stuff.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. All right. Let's talk, Major, about the situation at the Plaisance Elementary. All right, so the arrests were made of the two coaches. Specifically, why? What are the big allegations?
Well, our school resource officer that we have assigned there on May 10th got some information that some questionable discipline actions were being occurred over there. What would happen is if some kids were disruptive in class, they would send them to the gym, and allegedly the coaches would call in these three older boys, and they would take them in the back of the locker room and whip them. The problem was when it broke loose, one of the coaches called one of the students, but the phone was intercepted by the parent.
Wow! And
they said, she said, stick to the story. If the law enforcement and the principal don't know anything about it, they can't prosecute us. Nothing would ever happen. And then she got, of course, charged with obstruction.
Right.
And we in the statement release, we said, talk to your kids.
Yeah.
Find out if any inappropriate touching, questionable discipline tactics, bullying, anything. Just, we live so fast now.
Oh, yeah.
But we have to sit with our parents and sit with our kids and talk about it.
And you actually, it was kind of a Freudian slip to say parents, but in a way you're kind of right. Because the elderly end up being victims of crime too.
That we investigate that too. Also, we have an age department ran by Captain Shane Platt. He actually goes out and looks for the frauds, the nursing home abuse and stuff. Yes. So we have to take care of ourselves, our parents, our kids, our neighbors.
And then especially too, like if you're a young person, little person, you may not know, I don't think it's right, but how do I know? And do I ask somebody? Do I say something to somebody? That's why you have to have those conversations.
When we talk to our young kids, we tell them there's a difference of good secrets and bad secrets.
Yeah.
A good secret is mom's going to buy dad a new boat.
Right.
or dad's going to buy him a new diamond ring.
Yeah.
But a bad secret is someone that is touching you inappropriately.
Right.
That says, hey, this is our secret.
Right.
So we really get to our kids and say, look, difference, bad secret and good secret.
Yeah. Summer's here, so you're going to get a lot of these people knocking on your door saying, oh, I want to do I got some extra fencing, or I've got some extra asphalt here, or hey, your roof, we can do your roof for this cut rate price. I'm sure that you get complaints about that often.
Every week.
Every week.
Every week. We have a group of people that come through our parish that, again, they're going to put down a half-inch asphalt for your driveway. As soon as you turn one time, it's gone.
There's a big pothole.
Or roof. It's the old saying that your parents told you, if it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
If you're going to pay a roofing $50,000, $25,000, and they're going to do it for 10.
Then you better know something's not working right on it.
Not just the problem of that, just of people on your property, and if they're not bonded, they fall on your property off the roof.
You just then they'll sue you. Yes. And sorry, but your house is now gone.
And speaking of the scams, one of our big things, like we were talking about earlier with our elderly, we see a lot of people in our elderly subdivisions in our houses. They're so lonesome.
Yeah.
And these scammers will get on the phone and talk to our mothers and fathers, which we are at fault for not talking to them. And they're so lonesome, they will sit down there and chat with these people, not knowing that they're giving all their personal information. So,
and they'll do it because they're craving the attention. They're desperate for it. Yeah.
And of course, we go there, and we've investigated one case that this guy in St. Landry Parish went into the house, elderly lady. He said, you have some lead pipes in your house. And he said, I'm going to change it. Well, $9,382 later, he took a spray can of white paint, went around under her house and sprayed all of her lead pipes, went even to her house inside where the water heater is, put a little piece of paper behind it, sprayed it. And before she knew it was over $9,000 for white spray paint on her. Now, we arrested him. Yeah. But of course, restitution.
Yeah, I mean, how are you going to get your money back from
somebody that don't have any money? And her son found the problem when he was looking at the savings.
Yeah, I bet, because he's like, hey, here it is. It's obvious that something bad has happened. Boy, you really hit on it, too. Some people are just lonely. They're just lonely, and they will talk to anybody.
They crave for attention. And then again, some other people would like to, I'm going to win, and I'm sure you have an email, too. I've just won $1 billion from the Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
All I got to do is send them a little money.
That's right. I love the one from Nigeria.
Oh.
Yeah.
You too?
Well, the prince, okay. and I'm going to be so wealthy, I guess at that point I could buy my way into being.
Well, he's coming to my house.
He's coming to your house first. Yes. So you're going to have to adopt me. I see how that works, yeah.
Another one is that secret shopper scam that's going on
That's
also.
Still going on?
It's still going on.
Come on, man. That was 4 years ago it got really hot?
I think it's the world we live in, and we look at it and says, things are tough.
Yeah.
And if I can hurry up and make a couple of $1,000, but it's not, no.
All right. So if we want more information on just how to protect ourselves in general, where do we go for that part?
You can go to any. In fact, we like people to contact your local department because they have scams. You can call our department and say, hey, we would like a talk on different scams, on elderly abuse. Oh,
yeah,
and stuff.
That's good.
Most departments do it. There's websites on the government websites do it. We really are kicking off our neighborhood watch again also.
Okay.
And just a little communication. I know Brandon's always talking about, he don't know his neighbors, but we just got a call in that they wanted a Crime Stopper sign for our neighborhoods and stuff because they got together and said, you know what, I'm tired of people stealing our stuff.
Absolutely.
Scam stuff. Again, if it's too good to be true, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
Better Business Bureau is a great number to call and find out if these companies are legit.
Very good to know. Major Eddie Thibodeaux is our friend. He's been our guest this morning, and he brought the McGriddles. Full disclosure there. You're a beautiful person.
Thank you.
I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.
All right, coming up now on 728.